Hello, welcome to the Script Story with Queen Viola. Well, as you know, first things first, visit the website. Visit my YouTube channel and then you subscribe. And by the way, you can as well catch up with this same episode on Kiss TV on Thursdays at 6:30 to 7 p.m. And of course, you can as well get it on Fridays, that is from 12 to 12 p.m. To 12:30. And yes, today I am having Manelson, who happens to be an engineer, who is also a rapper, and he is also a comedian. So yeah, hi, how are you? Welcome to the Scripts.
Hi, thank you.
Hey, you look shy. I don't know how you do comedy in front of people when you look shy.
Well, my confidence comes in when I'm on stage, I think.
So you don't fear the eyes?
I see many people.
Hey, you get the courage
gets
to
in, but one-on-one maybe a little bit shy.
So you're shy and I like you fear me. So yeah, let's get to know about Manelson, Manelson. Now, which one should people actually use? Who is Manelson and who is Nelson?
Wow, I can see you're struggling.
Yeah, because Okay,
so just think of Nelson and add Ma before it. Manelson. Manelson.
Manelson. Okay.
Manelson.
So who is Manelson?
So Manelson is South Sudanese first and foremost, and I'm a stand-up comedian. I mostly perform in English, and I'm a rapper. Actually, I started rap before comedy, and then I'm also an engineer. That's what I studied in school. So rap and comedy is something that just came in. It's a talent, let's say.
Yeah. Okay. So up to now, you're still rapping?
No.
Why?
It was not working out.
I didn't get to hear your songs. I think I should check them out. Where can I find your songs?
On YouTube. Yeah, I have a couple of them. About almost 10, I think.
Well, I think you should get back because we need rappers in South Sudan.
Yeah.
So, is there a difference between Manelson and Nelson? Like, are they different personalities?
It's just Manelson, no Nelson involved. Yeah. I don't know. People usually get confused because the name Manelson is not common.
Yeah, it is.
So
and
they
it's
just
hard.
go to
It's hard. Like I always struggle. As you saw me, I was struggling. So.
Like I will introduce myself, someone Manelson. They still insist Nelson. Then I will just okay.
Continue.
Nelson.
So okay, what are your real names then?
Let
me say the traditional names, the one in the passport or the ones. Do you have a passport?
Of course I do.
Yeah, the ones in the passport.
So the legal name is Abraham Manyang Mawian.
Abraham. Yeah. So where did you find the one that confuses people from?
Manelson? It's a long story. I'll ask my mom about it.
So she was the one calling you with that?
No, she knows the origin of that name. It's the name I got when I was still very young. So I'm still to find out where it came from. But it's a legit name. Even at home they use it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let's get your inspiration on the comedy then. You were rapping, but then you just decided to quit that one, and then you got to comedy. What inspired you?
Actually, I went to do my university in India. So when I went there, I was a rapper. So I used to do rap, but I realized these people don't know what rap is all about. So I would be on stage, dropping some rhymes, and people don't react, or they don't even know how to react. So I felt like I was just... Sometimes they would go like, dance for us. What the fuck?
So they don't understand. They don't understand.
So I felt, I was frustrated, man, because this is what I loved and I still love it. And it's something I wanted people to know me for, but it wasn't working out. And then, I remember one day, so out there they do open mics. You know about open mics, right? So this is where you just go.
I've watched a couple of videos like that.
Yeah. So I remember I went to the open mic, and it's open mic, different people come, singers, rappers, comedians. And then some comedians came and they performed. To me, they were not funny. I felt like I was funny, more funny than them. But even regardless, they were getting laughs, they were getting attention. I was like, damn, this is what I want, man. So I went on the stage. And I did great. And since then, I was like, yo, this is what I want to do, man. Yeah.
So was that what you wanted? Because you said like people don't understand rap, and they were not jumping, they were not laughing.
Yeah.
So you wanted someone to laugh at whatever you were doing.
I want people to get engaged. And to feel like what I'm doing.
So rap is more like, I think people just do, like they shake their heads with that.
Yeah.
So now,
but if you drop a punchline, there's a way you expect people to react,
Or maybe your songs were just not good.
Okay.
Okay, so like how is it like being a stand-up comedian here in Juba?
It's terrible, man. That's it, terrible.
So like how have you been coping up with that?
So here in Juba, like English kind of stand-up comedy is not popular here. It's actually not existing. So what is there is
I mean you are a living proof.
Well, like I'm like the pioneer now. So the kind of comedy that's existing is like local kind of comedy, like Arabic Juba. It's something you cannot perform across the border. And also, I cannot speak Arabic. Okay, I can, but I cannot like perform in Arabic. So it was a challenge for me. I went to Nyakron, like Kilkilana. Like, they're doing great, but that's not the kind of thing that I can do or that I want to do. So I decided to like, create my own platform to like make people get on board with this, something new that I want to introduce to the people. So we have like a Nyanya art. So we organize open mics. So right now we don't do it more because of like COVID, but after COVID I think we shall resume. So we do regular open mics every Thursday at Unity Link, but now we are planning to bring it back here. Yeah. So that's where we want, like if you are an English comedian or a performer, we want you to be part of that. And
okay. So people have been coming that much to do stand-up comedy, or they just mostly come and watch?
It's interesting, and Saturdays are funny. People come.
We are funny, yeah. It's funny. We're funny.
They come to find out if you're funny or not, and then they will laugh next time. Like once they once they find that you're funny, like okay, we'll come next time now. But first time they will not even laugh, and they will find you funny, and then after the show they're like, you are funny, but you don't look funny, like. Like how do you answer that, man? Like,
how are you supposed to look? Okay. How are you supposed to look?
I don't know. They want you to look funny.
So that's just killed me. So they first come, they look at you, they be like, it's okay, you can do your thing.
Yeah. Well, to them, I don't look funny, so I have to prove myself. Like, I'm actually funny. In real life, I'm shy or like I'm quiet. I don't like.
Yeah, that was why I was like
something like that.
Really
so people,
look shy.
When they see me, they underestimate me. But when they see me on the stage, they're like, So I don't actually blame them when someone comes to me and be like, yeah, I get it.
So like, where does your comedy come from? Do you always look around and then you create your content, or it's something that you go to the internet and then you check on that?
No. You cannot. Okay.
Because I've seen a couple of comedians who just check online things and then they go and crack them.
Okay, I crack jokes on things that are happening, things that are happening in this country, things that are happening elsewhere. Except people here that are very sensitive. You make jokes about Salva-Kiir or about politics, and So that's the tricky part. But I make jokes from like things that you can relate to. I actually did a special here, like a 1-hour special. Basically, about South Sudan.
Wow.
I had great jokes there. Yeah. Like not so many people came, but yeah, it was a good start.
Okay. So, how do you always cope up with the challenges? I mean, people always come for you. Do you get money with the comedy in South Sudan? Is there money? Let me say.
Basically, like any work of art here is just like you must have passion for it. So, like if you're expecting money, I'm sorry, man.
And then how do you...
South Sudan is the wrong country for you. Just get out of here. Like,
wait, what now?
Find another country. If you want to make money through art, that is.
So you think like in the longest run, maybe we'll make some good money from ads?
Exactly. So right now, we're trying to build an industry. We don't have an industry. So we're building an industry from scratch. So I think we're expecting too much from our people. Yeah, I think we should put in work and build an industry first. And then now we can expect.
I think, well, we have to expect from our people because they are supposed to support us. So is that a bad thing?
Some people want to support and they don't know how to support. You know, so we must create those channels to like.
Okay, so for now, how would you want the people to support your comedy?
Just come to my shows. Yeah, I do shows and I have good material, man. Something you should check out. Like you watched me before I performed.
Yeah, I did. So the first time I met you, I think it was Peace Camp. No,
yeah.
There was a Peace Camp, and I was like, wow, okay. I was more like the other person, but this guy doesn't look funny. He's funny. So that was the first time I was like, yeah, you're good. So like, are you thinking of maybe learning Arabic and then you do also the comedy in Arabic?
Sure. My goal is to be as relatable as possible to like the local people. So if I can learn Arabic, that would be a good thing.
Now that there's COVID-19 and people are not gathering, like, how do you always get your comedy out there?
Actually, I was in Nairobi for a month. I came last week. So I did a lot of performances there.
That was illegal?
No, in Kenya, they are kind of opened up now. Yeah, so even the schools are opened. Social gathering is just doing great. Maybe there's curfew around 10 p.m. and that's it. But you can do everything in between there. So we used to do shows, open mics. Yeah. So now I'm good.
How about here in South Sudan?
Yeah, I came like 2 weeks ago and I was trying to check like if we could do shows, but I was told no, there's some like restrictions. So we have to wait.
How about, I was thinking of, how about you also do online stuff? You think it will succeed here in South Sudan? Like, South Sudan is one crazy
People don't
country.
have internet, man, and
they don't love
those who do, they have they have things to do with it. You know, like people like will only watch you after like maybe you get endorsed by someone they trust or someone they know, something like that. But like no one will go out of their way to like go and check your content. And I think that's why you didn't believe me. I was like, I've watched all your content.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
I mean,
like
as you said, like the people actually do not support. It's really crazy. Like you do something, and they'll be like, guys will be like, it's okay, like yes, it's okay, like whatever you do. So I think, because I believe you also want to reach the international scene, right?
Exactly.
Because you do most of your comedies in English. So that was what I was thinking, like if you were thinking of doing it online, because are you only targeting us here in South Sudan, or you also thinking of the other one?
Well, like only 30% of South Sudanese understand English, technically. So like I'll be doing myself not a favor by like focusing on South Sudan only. So I'm actually focusing far beyond East Africa and maybe eventually like the whole world. But I want to like be relatable to like South Sudanese. Like that's my primary goal. But we'll get there. Like I believe like.
How many years are we giving ourselves?
Huh?
How many years?
5. Let me say
years.
5. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. So why did you decide to do engineering?
Money.
So
I want money.
It's a little bit tricky, you know, like when parents were choosing for.
Oh, actually, yeah. I wanted to do like this stuff. I wanted to do like film and mass production. So my dad was like, "Wow, you can't do that," you know. I was like, "You should do like finance or like medicine or like," because I got good grades, by the way. So it was like, you should do, you know, the traditional stuff like lawyer, whatever. I was like, I can't see myself being a doctor.
Oh, a lawyer.
Or a lawyer.
Putting
like
on the shoes, and then.
So I settled with engineering. Yeah. So I did petroleum engineering actually. So.
Okay, how far without petrol?
Huh?
How far without petrol? That aside. So
It's a secret, you know.
So, how do you balance your work and comedy?
Actually, my job is, I don't know, man. I don't know if anyone does this job. My job is the best. Like, I work for like 1 month, then I'm off for 1 month.
Wait. Do you have your
you
own
can't believe it.
No, yeah, do you have your own company that you
No.
have to do things on your terms? Like, why
No,
would you
that's
work
how it
for-
works. So I work in the field. So for 30 days, I'll be about 30 to 35 days, I'll be in the field doing 12 hours shift for 30 days. And then after that, I'm off
For 1
the
month.
same number of days.
Ah,
Yeah.
so you work for only 6 months in a year? You're so lucky. Okay,
There you go, yeah.
Can
6
I
months.
be a no, like really, that is really good.
Yeah. So now I'm on holiday, I'll be going back next week.
So like now, how do you now get to do your comedies? Because that 1 month also, your fans will be missing out a lot.
So yeah, when I'm off for 1 month, that's when I'll be doing comedy or another thing that I'm interested in. But for the other one, I'm really committed. Like I don't have time for like even to, for social media. Maybe I do, but yeah, not something that my fans want or whatever. Yeah.
So do you think? I don't know how many comedians are there who are female in South Sudan. I don't know, because I believe whatever you're doing also for the stand-up comedy, you also want to get people there, right?
Yeah.
So are there female comedians, stand-up comedians?
Okay, like recently when I was in Nairobi, like this one lady. So actually, she's a friend to AK Dance. AK Dance is like one of the best English stand-up comedians in South Sudan. So like some lady, friend to him, she wanted to try stand-up comedy. So we brought her out, and now someone is mentoring her in Nairobi. So yeah, she's the only one I've seen so far.
Wait, can I just become a comedian after mentorship? Oh, like I have to be funny? Yeah.
The latter.
So I'm not funny.
Yeah, you can, but okay, you can be mentored, but you must be funny. Like, there's no compromise on that.
How do I even know that I'm funny?
Exactly. You have to go on stage and try out. That's the only way to find out if you're funny or not.
But I don't know, you said like people always the first time they go and then they see
Exactly,
you actually funny. So what if I feel like I was funny and then people were like, okay, I wasn't funny and I'll shy off, of course, like I would not want to go again.
Here's the thing, if you want to do art or like anything that will involve you performing on a stage, you need self-esteem, you need confidence, all of that. If you don't have it, don't try. It will crush you, even if it's just 5 minutes on a stage. It will crush you for a very long time. So you have to be set. Because there's nothing as, you know, like when you're on the stage and no one laughs. It's just silence and you are talking.
Like how do I even get to continue when people are not laughing?
That's embarrassing.
So have you ever been in that situation, like you're cracking jokes and people are just, looking at you, no one is laughing? What do you always do?
You just you go, okay, like you try to redeem yourself, which is not working, you just go off stage. Yeah.
And then the following day again, you have to go on stage.
You go, yeah. But every day is not the same, you know. Some days you do great, you're like, yeah, this is what I want to do. Then next day you're like, am I really sure this is what I want to do?
Yeah, I would also doubt myself.
Yeah. So you have to just get a thick skin. Sometimes people will say shit to you and there's nothing you can do because you're putting yourself out there, so anyone can just say whatever they want to say. And personally, and there's some people who are not okay with what you're saying. Like, I usually get into trouble with feminists, and it's a long story, man. Like,
now that also brings me to this, like, when you're selecting your comedy, because right now people are confused. There's something that you might say that will offend the other one, and the other one will enjoy. So, like, how do you always get to select your comedies, or like?
I don't know, it's usually when people are confused that like you get good material, for comedy. It's never like when everyone is knowing what they're doing this. It's always those times like when things are messed up that you get ideas for comedy. But you have to accept that not everyone is going to be on board. Like that's one thing you should know from the word go. Yeah. So those ones, don't even focus on them. Just go for those who get it. That's why, like when I'm doing shows, I don't even do too much advertisement because I don't want to attract those suit guys or those people who look like serious. Yeah, I want the hustlers or like those people who get it, man, like the university guys. Or yeah, I don't want anyone on my show.
So literally, you're saying your show is for the youths?
Yeah, it's for the youth.
Okay.
The internet guys.
Okay. Well, don't forget to visit or get to the website of TheStript Music, yeah, and you get to check out what they can do for you. And by the way, we are right here at the far head now, and you should as well come and check it out. And today we had a very nice conversation with Manelson, and well, I would love him to as well summarize for us, like what could be your last words, maybe to the fans or to someone who'd want to start comedy. Or someone who feels like he or she is also funny.
If you want to do comedy, don't do it, man.
Wait.
Go study, become an engineer, okay? And for those who are already doing it, you know why you're doing it. So just keep on doing it. And I think South Sudan, we still have a long way to go. And I'm not blaming our people, you know. It's has to change. Let's build an industry. Let's not build like individuals or like, and what else? Yeah, and I think media plays a big role, and shout out to Viola. This part of media too.
Thanks.
So this part of like building an industry and like promoting like local content. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation, and I hope to see you soon. And don't forget to catch up with this episode of TheStript on the Kiss TV, 6:30 to 7 p.m. That's on Thursdays, and as well you can catch up with the same episode on Fridays. That is from 12 to 12:30. Thanks for watching, and yeah, God bless you.